Meteorologist Alex Forbes joining me here at the desk. Alex, I mean, it's amazing what a difference that 5 or 6 hours can make from this morning temperature-wise.
I know. We're running some 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we were yesterday. That means our high temperature is going to come in warmer as well.
All right.
After, believe it or not, starting off in the 20s once again this morning. I don't know about you, but I certainly believed it. It was cold outside. Here's a live look over downtown. So 57 now the current number. Now the reason why we're able to warm up so quickly is because we have this wind out of the east-southeast at about 9 miles an hour. The air is very dry. Probably going to keep the chapstick handy. A dew point of 28. Now to 55 in Forsyth, 59 in Dublin, 59 in Vidalia. How about 57 down in Eastman and in McRae, 54 over in Thomaston and in Monticello here 17 minutes after 12. And the winds, they are sustained between 5 and 10 right now. I have seen a few gusts upwards of 15 miles an hour. In fact, 17 miles an hour now in Vidalia, so that might be noticeable through the day today. Elsewhere across the southeast, we are clear in Georgia, up through the Carolinas, Virginia, up the eastern seaboard. Once you work your way back into western Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, all of this rain going to continue to lift off towards the northeast, and that's not going to be a concern for us here in central Georgia. But what you are going to notice is the warmer air out to the west, temperatures in the 50s as opposed to the 40s, is going to continue to work its way towards central Georgia as we get into the next few days. So we're not stopping in the 50s, headed into the 60s later on this afternoon. I think we get to about 65. Then for tomorrow morning, starting off in the 40s, so not the 30s or 20s like we did this morning, mid 40s, and that's going to give way to 70s by tomorrow afternoon. Just a few passing clouds will be possible. And then into the overnight hours for Thursday morning, even warmer. We'll be starting off in the mid to low 50s across the area before we make it into the 80s for Thursday afternoon. Beyond that, into the rest of the week, dry on Friday. Saturday morning, a weakening cold front working its way into the area. That cold front could produce a few showers, will likely produce some showers, maybe even a storm or two, but that will be out of here by the time we get to the Saturday afternoon hours. And then on Sunday, the European still trying to develop some rainfall here across central Georgia. As of now, I've got about a 30% chance of rain on that. Now, the next few days are going to be warm, no doubt about it. Temperatures into the 80s, but that's going to be on top of what has been a relatively cool week for us here in central Georgia, especially the past 2 days. 54 on Sunday, 57 yesterday, 9 total below average days. So far, the month has been about balanced, but we're going to swing back the other direction and warm up here in the days ahead, up to 84 on Thursday and 85 on Friday. But as for today, 65, a warmer afternoon than yesterday, partly cloudy skies, winds out of the east-southeast, and then for tonight, 44. So we will be above freezing with a light wind. Then for tomorrow, Mercer baseball is back. 6 p.m. the first pitch. A great night for baseball, and may I suggest some sunscreen? Yes, that would be a good idea. If you saw my face just a second ago, down into the 60s through the duration of the game. Sunset is at 7:47 tomorrow. Here's your 7-day forecast. The Cherry Blossom Festival also continuing. Great weather for that here over the next 4 days. It's going to be Saturday morning and then Sunday afternoon and evening where it could be a little bumpy, but I'm thinking Saturday morning, best chance of rain over the next 7.